I've been editing videos for myself for over 3 years. I've been editing and managing YouTube videos for my clients as a freelancer for over 9 months. A few months ago, I got a full-time editor, and I work with a couple of freelancers to help me manage the rising amount of clients, who, by the way, have been very happy working with me so far. So I've been on all the sides of this discussion. That's why today I'm gonna share whether or not you should hire an editor, how much it can cost, who you should hire exactly, a freelancer, an agency, or an in-house video editor, and tips that I learned the hard way so you don't have to waste your time but do everything right from the first time. So before we talk about how much it is to hire an editor, let's talk about how much it costs you to not hire an editor. I bet you didn't think about that. Okay, so based on my experience and the experience of my fellow colleagues, I've come up with several numbers of the amounts of money that you need to spend if you want to edit videos yourself. So first of all, you need computer. Not every computer can edit well. Just so you know, they tend to get very heat up, and not all computers want that, and they break super often. So if you want a good computer, you need to give at least $2,000 on it. At least this is what mine costs. And this comes down to around $400 a year because you need to upgrade it like every 5 years or so. And maybe not the entire computer, but some details of it. So I don't know. I think that the average amount of money that you spend on your computer is around $33 a month. Then editing software is around $11 a month. If you choose some of the free ones, they tend to be harder to use sometimes, or they might not have the features that you need. So this is like the average what you can spend on editing software. Then you need some stock assets, like some stock footage, the music that doesn't get copyrighted, and stuff like that. So it's $16 a month. But the most costly thing that you give for your editing while editing yourself is your money. The good video takes around 10 hours a week if you are not super skilled. I mean, I can make a good video for 8 hours, but like 10 hours I think is a sweet spot to definitely be ready with it, to have time to render it. Anyways, it's 40 hours a month, and if you make more than $20 an hour or around $20 an hour, it's gonna be $800 a month. I'm not even talking about the 40 hours a month that you could spend elsewhere, but I think I will talk about it now because not hiring a video editor takes some opportunity cost, because those 40 hours a month that you spend on editing your videos, you could spend elsewhere. You could spend developing your business, you could spend taking care of yourself, your mental health, and this time can be basically wasted if you are not planning to be a video editor, because it's the time spent on developing a skill that you will not need moving forward in your business, unless you want to be a video editor, of course. So instead of spending time on editing, management, and mistakes that you make not knowing the platforms, I would suggest you thinking about what you could do with those 40 hours a month that you will release after hiring a video editor. For now, you already see that I'm a little bit biased. So if you decide that not hiring an editor costs you more than hiring an editor, you might consider several options. You might want to hire freelancers, agencies, or in-house video editors. So I'll go through all of them and what this means a little bit further. But before that, a freelancer will be probably the cheapest option because someone can edit a long-form video for you for around $50 and a short video for around $10. This will include some work from you because you will have to revise this video. You will have to also pay for a revision software if you want to make this more efficient. So freelancers, yeah, this is the cheapest option on the market. Then there are agencies that start from $600 a month, and the in-house editor will, I believe, be your most costly option. But it doesn't mean that it's not worth it if your business is at the stage of knowing how to market in social media that requires editing, right? And you have other teammates, right, team members that can strategize this stuff. Okay, let me go through this in detail. Why freelancers? What are the pros? What are the cons? And who this option is the best for? So it's cost effective. So typically freelancers have lower rates than agencies or hiring an in-house video editor. And one of the pros is that you can find a freelancer who specializes in some specific area like YouTube videos or short-form videos in particular, and they know how the platforms work and what work exactly they need to get done in order to help you grow on this platform and not just throw your money to nothing. And the flexibility of hiring is quite convenient because you have no obligations and responsibilities with a freelancer. You can give them a project this week and not give a project for the rest of the month. That's convenient because there are no commitments. What are the cons of this cooperation? Well, if you use several freelancers for your YouTube videos, they may have different styles and add a different touch to your videos. I mean, it's not a big deal, but still, the skill level of freelancers can vary widely, and finding the right match can be overwhelming and really difficult. You need to go through a lot of trial and errors before you find the right freelancer you like working with. Availability. Popular freelancers, or the ones that do really good job, tend to be really busy. So you need to give projects weeks in advance sometimes if you want to get it done on time. Communication. They may be from different countries and the cheaper they are, the bigger the possibility it is that they are from other countries, especially the ones that are low capital countries. And the communication may be different, due to mentality, due to different levels of experiences in communication with people. They may not answer you for the whole day. That's a very common issue. So it really takes some effort to find the one that you're comfortable working with. Who is this option for? I believe this is a good option for when you have irregular editing projects. For example, you make one video a month, which is definitely better than nothing. I'm not gonna shame you for making one video a month because I sometimes do that too, so no judgment here. And if you have such rare projects, then it makes all the sense in the world probably to hire somebody as a freelancer. And this is a good option if you have a small budget, because this is the cheapest option. So if you have more time than money, then freelancers are a good option for you. Okay, moving on. If you've already decided that you need a freelancer, then you may end this video right now. But if you're not sure, then let's see what agencies can offer us. What are the pros of working with an agency? Well, the professionalism, because they tend to have more team members that can review your video, that can quality check your video, check the spelling of different words of your video. So they tend to have better quality video as an outcome. And they also have systems and processes in place, so the delays are very minimal if you work with agencies. Unlike freelancers, because you may say that, well, we've got a storm in our country and we have a power cut, so the video will be delayed by 2 days, maybe, for example, right? And this happens all over the place, so you need to be prepared for this with freelancers. While with agencies, they tend to be more reliable in this. Then consistency. They have usually team that works on your videos in particular. They have the assets saved, they have the branding that is cohesive throughout your videos, so they tend to be consistent in quality and style of your videos. Scalability. If you want to make many videos, you can't do without hiring multiple freelancers, right? But with agencies, they tend to take care of the hiring themselves, and you can just scale whenever you want. One of the pros of the agencies, they may be specialized in one platform, so they may know it really well, so they may deliver better results. For example, I know I'm good at YouTube videos, so I edit mostly them. That's why I deliver some better results for this platform and not maybe so good results for short-form video platforms, you see? And with agency, you have less management. You just give your video and forget about it, because this is all just easier because they review the video, they quality check the video and stuff like that. And agencies sometimes have a skill stack, what they call it right now, I guess. So instead of just editing their videos, they may also offer you the management of the channel, like posting videos. They may make thumbnails for you, basically what I do, right? I don't just edit videos, I post them, I look at the analytics, I make the channels grow. And this is what I find really good with agencies, because you hire not only the editing aspect of any platform, but you can hire the whole growth of your page on some particular social media platform. Okay, what are the cons? Higher cost. Agencies cost higher than freelancers. If you are not ready to deal with that, you may want to hire freelancers. Less personalization. While quality is consistent, they might be less flexible or personalized. They may add less creativity to your videos. Just make sure it has nothing too fancy, so that they are sure that you will like the video, that the quality quality, the style is consistent, and everything is like, by the book. And if you want some extra creativity, you probably need to constantly chat with freelancers to let them know what exactly you want. So you need to be ready for this, for some commitment. Who is this the best? Another con is that if this is just a video editing agency, they may not specialize like growth in particular. So in a certain platform. Who's this best for? For businesses with ongoing or multiple projects. So if you have one video a week and you are like committed and you're consistent, then the agency is the best thing for you, because they not only can help you make good edited videos, but they can also help you scale your YouTube channel. If we talk about YouTube as a platform, that's what I particularly talk about on my channel. So subscribe. Sounds like a good place to incorporate a CTA like this. Okay, it is best for also those seeking consistent quality and style. So if you want to not worry about consistent style and quality and checking your videos and giving 5 rounds of revisions, then this is the best option for you. Also, if you want to grow faster, agencies tend to know what's the best because they work with multiple clients and they have track record of their results, right? Of how and what they did to help them grow. So they can apply this knowledge on your channel, on your social media platform, right? And bring better results. So if you want to grow faster, I believe that agencies are a better option for you. Moving forward to in-house video editors. So some of the pros are in that it's a dedicated person. They can't say no, right? Whatever you give them, they have a salary. They got to do what you gave them to do. Deep brand familiarity. Yeah, they know what you like, they know the quality you require, they have all the brand assets, no worries about that usually. They may be incorporated in the team of strategists, and they may know that platform so well working with you, during some time, right? They may know the platform so well and how to grow in it that they can contribute really well into the whole strategy. As to one of the cons is the high cost. I believe it's the most expensive option out of these 3. You need some significant commitment, right? It may not be only the salary, but it can also be like equipment, software that you have to pay for them. Also maybe some social security add-ons that you give to your video editors, depending on like what your country requires. That's a little bit heavy on your budget sometimes. The in-house editors may have limited skill set. Yeah, they will do just editing. They cannot do thumbnails for you and take care of the strategy of your channel and take care of the content plan and post the videos. They can't do it all. So you need to hire one person for one specific area of your content creation process. You still have to manage and strategize and hire other team members. So yeah, that's exactly what I meant. And if you want to switch up some editing style as well, they might not be able to do that right away. So who's this best for? For companies with a steady volume of work. So if you know you need a full-time person, right, working for you 8 hours a day to help you grow, then this is the right option. Those proficient in algorithms. So if you know already how to grow on YouTube, for example, and what to do, and like you are ready to hire your full-time team to take care of this because you know how to do this and you want to pass this experience to them, then yeah, this is the right option for you. Those wanting deep integration with their content team. So yeah, if you have a team already, right? If the team already knows how to grow on the platform, if you already pass this skill set to them, then hiring an in-house video editor makes total sense for you. Where to hire? Well, you, I think, already know where to hire. Upwork, Fiverr, Facebook groups, social media. Sometimes people neglect social media as a source of employees, but I find it a really good way to find some new people to hire, because you can just enter a keyword in Instagram search, maybe in TikTok search sometimes. In Instagram, it's really helpful, I believe. Maybe in Twitter as well. There are Twitter groups that also dedicated to video editors. So it's not that easy to hire a person, And the following tips will probably be mostly for hiring a single person, like an in-house editor or a freelancer. Maybe not so much for an agency. For the agency, you just need to look at their case studies, I believe, and if it's comfortable for you to just communicate with them. But when you hire, if you hire using freelance platforms, include the instructions that would make an applicant read the job description. Sometimes they do not do this in in Fiverr and Upwork in particular. For example, you can write something like, "Dear editor, start your application with the keyword viral." So I make sure you can follow the instructions. And then you can just ditch all the applications that did not include viral in the beginning, so it's easier for you and takes less time. Always send your editor references to the video editing styles you're expecting to receive. Yeah, tell them how much creativity and uniqueness you want from them. Sometimes you want like really particular video editing style, and sometimes you can let things go, and let them do their creative thing, and you are ready to whatever comes to you. So if you're not that particular, meticulous with the specific things that you like, then you may not do that. You may skip this part and let them be creative. But if it's important to you, send them. They cannot read your mind. Create a branding package, so something like a brand book, a Google Drive folder with your fonts and styles and colors and some photos maybe. So it's called usually the guidebook, the brand guidebook, the brand book, or whatever. That includes many things, but what an editor may need is the fonts, the colors, the logos of your brand. 4. Start with a small 30-second to 2-minute project. That's very important, because imagine receiving a 10-minute garbage video that you have to pay for. That would be unfortunate. So don't give the full video right away. Start with some small part. When you're done with the small video, you can correct your workflow with this person. You can give feedback for the best future outcome. Or you can decide to not work with them entirely if, let's say, this workflow and interaction that you went through was not satisfactional. Okay, if you'd like to work with me and my team, then book a call in the description if you're a busy business owner and you need help growing your YouTube channel. And if you're not ready to edit your videos at all, there's this software called Riverside that I made a tutorial on that might be helpful for your YouTube workflow. So check it out here and have the most wonderful day. Goodbye.